Hard to find good help these days. Ladies and gentlemen, we've gathered some of your school classmates from Hamtramck High School and from Kucit Middle School. Now, in the first row, starting with the right, this young man is only 7 years old. He's going to play the Qifteli. His name is John Lujurai. John is his sister, and she sings, and you're going to hear the voice on this young lady. But again, you will not understand the words, so just bear with us and listen. Be curious, please. Her name is Lina Lujurai. Standing next to Lina is another Lujurai. This gentleman, this young man, is the president of the student council at Kucit Middle School, Shqiptar Lujurai. Next to Shqiptar is a young man. There's a story behind this young man. He was born in the United States, but when he became about a year old, his parents decided they want to go back to the old country. So they took this young man with them. Now, 14 years later, his parents decided they want to come back to America. So they brought Simon here, and Simon's been here about 2 months. He doesn't speak any English, but he's learning. Simon Sinishtai. On the background, you see a bunch of other students. They will do some dancing. They're a combination of Hamtramck High School and Kucit Middle School students. Okay. Song, right? The brothers Lujurai, along with their sister Lina, will sing a very popular song. So please bear with it.
Koja
Our next performer is a parent of one of your classmates, or two of your classmates actually. Is Maria Vatnika here? Is Peter Vatnika here? Let's skip it. Well, we have their father instead. So, this is Mark Vatnika. He's going to play a very old instrument. It's called a flute. In Albanian, it's pyöli. Now, let me tell you something about a pyöli. As you can see, it looks like a regular flute, but all it is a piece of pipe, a lead pipe. There is no mouthpiece at all. Alright? The player positions his lips on the pyöli. Am I too loud? Positions his lips on the pyöli and blows. Now what happens is, this one contains 6 holes on the side here. And as the air travels through the pipe, it makes a sound. And the sound is changed by movement of the fingers. So let's hear Mr. Vatnika play a melody. Again, some of these sounds will be different. So please be nice.
That you listen to, as Mr. Izai said, is the flute. Let me just add to that this is the most popular instrument for the shepherd, those people who in Albania, northern and southern, and Greece and Italy has gone or has had their lives watching the sheep. Imagine a 2,000 feet high mountain, and all by yourself, and about 150 or 200 sheep around you, and about 2 or 3 kilometers on the side another shepherd all by himself, and this melody somehow takes you back to probably 2,000 years ago. It is hard to imagine and to listen to now because we live in this kind of hectic, modern, technological and super technological society. I want to express once again the gratitude to you. You are a beautiful audience and you have proven yourself that you are what you are. The next two persons who are standing there is Simon Sinishtai and Stefan Lujurai. Stefan Lujurai is the president of the student body council at the Koncert Middle School. He will play with the friend of his, Simon Sinishtai, who just came from Yugoslavia. He doesn't speak any English. And they will play for you a melody from the Qifteli. Let me just tell you 2 words about what the Qifteli is. It is a kind of guitar, American standard. It is very old, it is made of wood, hand-carved, handmade, has 2 strings. It can be decorated in different ways. Most usual decoration is, as you see, the red and black is a figure that shows the head of Judge Kastrati, the Skanderbeg, when I talk to you, the Albanian leader. And in any Qifteli or in any Lahuta or Youth, you will see that head of George Kastrati, the Skanderbeg. Listen to, this instrument is used for any occasion in Albanian home. At the weddings, at the celebrations, at the birth of the child, but is not used for the funerals. Albanians do not sing on funerals. In any other activity, you will see the Qifteli. Let's listen to it.
The next instrument that we're going to show you is called a Lahuta or a Lahuta. Now this is the same concept that you would have in a fiddle, but the sound is different. This is also made of wood. Now most of our instruments are handmade at home. The person or the carver takes a piece of log, carves it into this shape. Alright. This part down here is hollow. And it's covered with either sheepskin or very cow skin, dried cow skin. And makes the sound of a drum. Now what happens here is the string, there's only one string on the bowl and on the instrument itself. When you rub the two strings together, the vibration makes a sound. Now this instrument is probably one of the oldest instruments there is. And I'm told that the Arabic culture and the Greeks also have a similar type of instrument. So who borrowed it from who, I don't know. The strings are made from the hair of a horse's tail. Now, this instrument was used to sing epic songs, usually sad songs, describing battles or describing lost love, describing lost members of the family. So let's listen. Qifteli is not going to sing to it, he's going to play very short a melody from it.
Instrument that Steve played again is the oldest and is used in every Albanian family, as the Africans have their own authentic instrument for crying and for singing, as the Polish and the Italians and the Russians have their own. This is one that the Albanians play. And again, wherever you go in Albanian family, you might have to see on the wall hanging that Lahuta. Is a symbol of pride, but again is sometimes a symbol of sadness. Somebody was killed, maybe 5-6 persons from the family in a battle against the Turks and so on. So this somehow brings, as you can listen to the melody, and I know you are yourself musicians and you can make the distinction of that, those sounds that really takes you like crying slowly, but again at the same time having kind of pride and hope that something new is coming, and back again to grind and back to the new things of life. And that's what Albanians went through, from one occupation to another, from one suffering to another, and hoping for better days. I'm pleased to announce that with us today here we have the whole band. I have invited them, and they had a little bit of trouble in traveling, but they made it and they are here. It's the band from Livonia. It's called the Liria, which means freedom. Liria performs in all weddings in Albanian community. There are 3 of them. Liria is one of them. After this band will perform with the harmonica, then the band will play another dance for you, and you will see what Albanians and how do they dance in their weddings and in their celebrations. Now, listen to please bear with us because, as I said, they have been stuck in the traffic and they can a little bit late, but they will like to show to you how the Albanians do on their weddings and in their celebrations. In meantime, the Shota, S-H-O-T-A, is a name for the most popular dance that the Albanians dance. Example, if you go to Italy, then you're going to play the waltzer. If you go to Germany, again, you're going to play the waltzer. If you go to America, then you will ask for Michael Jackson's type of dance, or the rock and roll, or the Madonna dance, and so on. Albanians do this, the Shota. The people at the band are the director of the band, and not the whole band here, only three of them, is George Dedivanaj, from Livonia. And then harmonica is Mark Dedivanaj, his cousin. And at the guitar is your age, a little bit, probably a year or two older, graduated from the Livonia district schools, excellent, and successful businessman now, not married yet, is the Jeto Junchai. They are proud of what they are, thank you. Jeto came here very young, and I spoke to him on Sunday. I said, Jeto, would you come and sing and play Albanian from the All-Americans? He said, I will, but I'm afraid that they're going to laugh at me. He said, don't worry, because you are who you are, and you stand proud because all of us stand proud for what we are. Let's listen to them at the music. we are limited in time. I think we will perform one more dance. As you have seen here, that is the typical wedding dance when Albanians go. It's not the only one. We didn't have time and we didn't have expertise and of course the funds to make a professional group. We hope to make one international here in Hamtramck so we can show the Polish, the Italian, the Russian and so on other dances. The Albanians, when they go to the wedding, is one type of dance is this. Now the other one that you will see is a group dance but much more orderly, so-called, right? When you drink a few drinks or you are very, very happy, then you lose control of any musical notes, right? But this one is much more orderly. You will see how it goes. And in 4 minutes from now, we will be dismissing. Mr. Morasco Cosa Nostra Italiana is saying, no more time.